Good morning from Kennywood, where it's time for the fourth park of our 2023 USA road trip.
So we've got 8 coasters to get on this park, including Steel Curtain, which we can't wait for.
Really looking forward to Steel Curtain. When I was here in 2019, I saw it testing, and yeah, just missed out on the opening, so I'm really looking forward to it. You can see it on the skyline there behind us. But along with that, Charlotte, there's so many other great rides at this park.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Some classic wooden roller coasters to enjoy here.
Woodies.
Some other great rides, some dark rides. Honestly, it's a great park, Kennywood. It's nice to be back here. Sun is shining. Feels like it's going to be the hottest day of the trip today.
It's very hot already.
Bit more humid, but yeah, it's a historical trolley park. It dates back to 1899. So let's go and head inside Kennywood. And here's a look at the main entrance to the park with the Kennywood sign there, and of course this wonderful carousel horse as well. And here we go then, we've just gone through the security check, and welcome to Kennywood. The question is, Charlotte, which way is Kennywood, do you know?
I'm not sure which way it is.
Let's follow the arrow. Hey, that's the thing, the logo of this park is a big arrow. Yeah, also hoping to get on Skyrocket today, just over here. That was closed last time I was here, so missed out on it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a ride on that. It is a Saturday today, so it's probably going to be quite busy. However, we've done really well for rides on the weekdays, even though there's been loads of school groups, so there shouldn't really be school trips on a Saturday.
I wouldn't think so, but there was sort of like an event on at the entrance, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we'll just see how we get on. Yeah, it's a lovely park. There's lots of history here too, which is great. So you actually start off by walking underneath the subway under the road before coming here into the main part of the park. Lovely windmill over there. I love the colour schemes here, all yellow and black, which is fantastic. You got the old mill just over there, classic dark ride. And yeah, this place really gives me kind of Blackpool Pleasure Beach kind of vibes. You might see that when we're going around today.
Maybe we'll see it later.
Yeah, with the kind of wooden coasters and old school amusement park vibe. Yeah, definitely, all the building style. It just really gives me kind of Blackpool vibes here. Oh, it's so nice to be back here. There's Jack Rabbit, classic Woody, and we're going to head straight for Steel Curtain over on the other side of the water here. It's a very picturesque park with all the water down here in the middle. I've been excited to ride this ever since seeing it in person testing back in 2019, and yeah, that's when this coaster opened. It features more inversions than any other coaster in the whole of the USA. 9 inversions here on Steel Curtain. What do you think of the look of this structure, Charlotte?
Great, doesn't it? Like the track layout looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really unique. It's very tall as well. You can see it when you're driving down to the park. And of course, if you want to see more of the travel, head over to the Sandbrook Adventures, our second channel, where you can see a lot more of the travel and hotels and all that different kind of behind the scenes aspect to planning this trip. Look at this, 220 foot tall, 4,000 feet of track. It's Steel Curtain here at Kennywood. And yeah, we've got a 15-minute advertised wait. Oh, walked straight into the station. Really looking forward to this. Manufactured by S&S. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take you on the ride. However, tomorrow we're at Waldemere, where POVs are once again permitted. So looking forward to that. Look at this. Oh, I love the music. Sandstorm. Whee! Let's go and experience the tallest inversion in the world. had our first ever ride on Steel Curtain, and I've got to say that was absolutely fantastic, better than I was expecting it to be. It was so snappy throughout, it was really intense, all the inversions, and we can now say, Charlotte, we've been on the coaster with the tallest inversion in the world at 197 feet.
Oh, and that inversion was really good. The ride layout was just so smooth, it was just got a lot going for it. I really enjoyed it.
It's ridiculously tall as well, because we're kind of up on a hill here at Kennywood. You look off to the right hand side, and yeah, it feels a lot higher than 220 foot, but you know what, that is how to do a coaster with multiple inversions. What I loved about that was how it wasn't just inversion into inversion. There was a lot of other snappy transitions and elements in between. Obviously it's a different manufacturer, with it being Gerstlauer, the Smiler at Alton Towers back in the UK. Yes, it might have more inversions than any other in the world at 14, but this is a much better ride because it's got other elements other than just the inversions as well.
The good thing is the transition into the inversions, it's not like bashing into the side, it goes through the inversions quite smooth, which is really good.
Yeah, nice lap bars on there too. It was very comfortable. Were you alright comfort wise?
Really comfortable, that was.
Just a great coaster. It looks the part off ride, love the track colour, and yeah, that exceeded expectations. It's really fast, over 70 miles an hour, and you can really feel it. You're just straight into all the elements. Absolutely brilliant ride, really enjoyed that. It just dominates over the part, Steel Curtain. Absolutely incredible ride. And yeah, there was a few pops of airtime on there as well, which I really wasn't expecting. I thought it was more going to rely just on the inversions, but it really didn't. There was so much more going for it, which is fantastic. And yeah, it's really changed the whole dynamic of this park. Look at this, here it comes. Making its way over the pathways into this stall element. Oh. Great to be back here at Kennywood and actually ride it this time. There it goes. Love that stall there over the pathway. It gave me kind of Velocicoaster vibes, that did over there. Again, another manufacturer, because this is S&S, you know, I mean, obviously with that, it's intimate with Velocicoaster. But yeah, S&S, brilliant ride. I'd love to see more of these out there. And it's really well built. Lots of support structure on there as well, which is fantastic. Right, time for a classic now. We're going to head down this way because there's a Phantom that we need to go and look for. Considering it's a Saturday, it really doesn't seem very busy so far. Maybe because we got straight down here for when the park opened. But yeah, it's really quiet. The wooden coasters are running around empty. Anyway, we thought we'd come over here now to Phantom's Revenge. Look at this, a 1991 Arrow coaster that used to actually feature inversion, Charlotte. However, it doesn't now.
Oh, they changed?
Yeah, it got changed many years ago. And yeah, they took out the inversion to make it more comfortable, but also faster ride. Yeah, definitely.
That's better then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's really smooth, it's very enjoyable. And since the last time I was here, they've completely changed the colour of the track. It used to be green, yeah, and it's purple now. Well, I've got to say, Kennywood, you've done a fantastic job with the repaint on this. It looks absolutely stunning. I think the purple is more fitting for Phantom, to be honest. I do really like that. Oh, you're going to love this. That's what I really like about these American parks. They have these big entrance marquees. How awesome is that? Phantom's Revenge. Yeah, it was 2001 when it actually changed, so we're talking 23 years ago it's been like this now. But still, yeah, 91 when it first opened. Used to have over-the-shoulder restraints, and yeah, it used to have inversions on here. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Absolutely brilliant entrance sign. Oh, look at this, the big Phantom as you walk into the station. Yeah, it looks like a walk-on to me, so we'll see when we come off. Is absolutely phenomenal. Phantom's Revenge, we got straight on right down the back as well, and what an amazing ride that is.
Oh, that was so good. The restraint range was just so comfy. The airtime, I absolutely love that.
The first drop's great, but it's really all about the second drop on that ride. 228 foot all the way down the side of a hill, and you can't really see it because of how the track's angled. It takes you by surprise. You reach 85 miles an hour at the bottom of there.
We got to that drop, I was like, oh my god, we're going down there. It was huge.
It's great, and then you kind of intertwining around with one of the wooden coasters here as well, which is great. You go around all the landscaped areas, and then you've got lots of different bunny hills towards the end where you don't just get some floater airtime, proper out of your seat ejector airtime. It's a brilliant coaster. I think it's probably still my favourite at the park, that, but
I'd take that over Steel Curtain.
I love Steel Curtain there. It is a great ride, but you know what, that's the thing, it's nice how this park, it hasn't just got the classic woodies now, it's got two really good solid steel coasters. I mean, I know this has been here for a long time, but having another big steel coaster that's so awesome like Steel Curtain is fantastic. But no, that's great. We'll be having many rides on there today.
Definitely.
100%. Right then, we're going to head on to Exterminator now, which is the indoor roller coaster here. When we did the trip reveal video last month, Charlotte was like, cannot wait for Exterminator, not really knowing what it is. I think if she knew about the rides more, you'd have said that, wouldn't you? Well, that's the beauty of coming to these parks for the first time. The Exterminator, I'm not going to spoil it for Charlotte until we've come off, but yeah, it's an indoor coaster. Look at this.
Where are we going here?
No access down the tunnel.
Movement of large unknown objects moving down the air shaft to your location.
Look, if these rodents want to cause trouble, we'll give it to them.
Giant rats have beat your air shaft. Evacuate all personnel.
I'm gonna need a bigger poison tank.
They got it. Headed down air shaft 3 now, toward electrical fault. Keep up, guys. These rat heads are going down.
Take this, vermin!
Shut it down. Shut it down now.
Oh, I tell you what, we timed that well. Look at the queue now, it's all the way outside. Exterminator, indoor reversion spinning wild mouse.
I really enjoyed that. I didn't really know what to expect, but the theming on there was just so good.
Now, of course, it's just a standard layout, but when you're in there, you can't really tell because it's all blocked in with different buildings and it's quite dark in some scenes. Well, basically, you're like a rat being exterminated in there.
The theming in there was so good.
Yeah, you've got like a big boiler room, which is really cool, like extractor fans, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, even though it is the standard layout, you can't tell because it's all boxed in different sections, some nice lighting effects. There's a person on the lift hill that's like, we will exterminate you. And yeah, it's like this big kind of rat chase, isn't it, really, throughout a building?
Brilliant. Normally when they're on an indoor like scale, it's just lights and stuff, whereas that was set pieces. That was really good.
A lot of thought had gone into that.
Definitely.
But no, I enjoyed it. I'm glad that it lived up for you.
I enjoyed it.
Exterminate. Park hours today are 11 through until 9, so we're having a bit of a lunch stop now. What are you going for?
Macaroni, cheese, bread rolls and fries.
Yeah, it was like $13 for
Not
that.
too bad.
Free water refills. So we saved the money. There we are, I've gone for some fries. And look at this chocolate cake. I thought it was really nice. It was like $6. I thought, let's go for it. I've not really had much cake this trip. Yeah, it's lovely in here. Very, got a lot of character to it, like with all the lights around the side and a bit of La Bamba playing as well. Oh, it was absolutely delicious, that was. I'm really enjoying my chocolate cake. Look at the carousel horse just there in the middle. It's such a picturesque park, it really is. It's like an old school amusement park, and that's what I love so much.
Oh, I'm stuffed, I am.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we're going to let the food settle for a little bit now and go on the old mill, dark ride just down here. And here's a look at the entrance to the old mill. We'll be able to take you along on here. And yeah, it dates back to 1901. What a great view of Skyrocket over there too. Looking forward to getting on that for the first time. Like I say, it was SPNO and I was last at this park. Looking forward to this, Charlotte?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's been redone since last time I was here. It had more of a cartoon, kind of ultraviolet theme going on last time I was here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like now. It's been redone. We've waited about 20 minutes for the old mill and here comes our wooden boat. So old school, I love it. Let's go and ride. And even Kenny the kangaroo's got on. Here he is. Hey, I love it. Oh my god. So I remember now, it was Garfield themed last time I was here. That's me having a bath on the trip every night. Hey. What a stinker. Really nice and cool in here, with it being so hot outside. A saloon setting. Oh, there's a cat. Nice and laid back in here with the soundtrack. We're coming into the jail. Oh, look how long his arm is.
No, he's got an arm, but he's holding the bones of another cell.
Oh, right, I see. He's killed someone. Much better than last time though, when it was Garfield themed. And after about 5 minutes inside, we're back out to the station here on the old mill. Really enjoyed that. Oh, you stood out right there over on the old mill. What really for me was how Kenny the kangaroo went on before.
Oh, that was so funny.
But yeah, you enjoyed it, Charlotte?
Yeah, I thought that was really good. The scenes in there with the skeletons, I quite enjoyed it.
Obviously the ride system's the oldest part there. All the scenery and props have changed over the years. That was much better than last time when it was Garfield themed. It's got a really nice charm of this park. It still feels very pleasure beach to me. That reminds me a lot of like river caves back home. Obviously you've got the classic wooden coasters here. We've got another still coaster now. I didn't get on this last time. It's Skyrocket, so we're going to go and get on this. And here's the entrance. Oh, bring on the misters. That's what we want. Like when they've got all the misters on. So yeah, this opened in 2010. 50-mile-an-hour launch on this, and yeah, it's a Skyrocket, hence the name. Yeah, not normally a big fan of these, are you, Charlotte?
No, I normally hate them.
But look at the layout of this one. It's not your standard Skyrocket 2. It's a Skyrocket 1, this one. It's got 3 inversions on here too. And yeah, it looks pretty quiet as well. It's much quieter here than I was expecting, especially for a Saturday. But yeah, I'm glad I'm getting on this. It was SPNO last time. There it goes. Looks very smooth. Let's go and see how it rides. we just did our ride there on Skyrocket, and I've got to say the launch was great, rolling launch straight into it. I also really liked the rest of the layout on there. It was very smooth, however the trains let it down unfortunately.
Oh, the trains are just so uncomfortable on your legs, they're just so tight because you just can't move your legs freely on there.
Yeah, you kind of got the lap bar and then there's another bar at the bottom, and yeah, it was really uncomfortable. It's a shame because the ride itself was very smooth and that was good. I mean, it's re-rideable, but yeah, it just takes away from it a bit with the restraints on there.
But the coaster itself was quite good. I like the end bit with the twists and turns, but there was quite a good trim on the top hat.
Yeah, it was quite strong at the top. I don't think it mattered too much. It made it feel a bit more like a dive coaster going over there. But no, I enjoyed it. I'd probably say that's better than the Skyrocket 2s in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. I don't like the Skyrocket 2s. They're just so uncomfortable with the comfort collars and stuff. I don't like them.
Gotta say, operations are pretty solid here today though, which is good to see. Yeah, getting the train sent out, which is fantastic. Having a great day here at Kennywood so far. Oh my God, look at this member of staff walking with a snake just here. Oh wow, literally just picked it up and walking with a massive snake. Oh blimey.
Oh, how cool is this? It's like the coffee cup's all hot and all the steam's coming off. I really like that. How cool.
It's awesome. I just can't believe that member of staff, just security guy, is literally holding the snake like
I
this.
can't believe
Must have
that.
just been in the park somewhere.
It was a big snake, that was.
Right, you ready for some wooden coasters?
Yes, I am.
Hey, we've got 3 woodies to enjoy here, and we're going to start off with the oldest, opened in 1920. It's called Jack Rabbit. They really do look after their wooden coasters here. Look at that. You wouldn't think it was built in 1920. Really excited to get back on Jack Rabbit.
And I landed my seat.
Well, we just had our ride there on Jack Rabbit. Big shout out firstly to the operator on there who made us feel very welcome. He did a massive announcement, didn't he? It was like Sean and Charlotte on the back rope and Theme Park Worldwide. They come all the way from the UK to be here. But yeah, that was lovely. Big shout out to him. And yeah, the ride itself, how did you find it?
Oh, that rode so well. It was a bit short, but the airtime on there was great.
Yeah, you really get half the coaster before the main lift on there, which is interesting.
I was surprised because we came out of the station. I thought, oh, we'll be going up the lift hill, but we didn't. We went down a little drop and then a few other bits, then went up the lift hill.
Yeah, it's really nicely designed, that coaster, and also it rides beautifully for its age as well. You wouldn't think it was as old as it was, really, to be honest.
You wouldn't. It's painted up so nice. It's well looked after.
Over 100 years old, and yet you've got all the nice padding on the seats there, which is great. I mean, the Blackpool woodies would really benefit from that style padding on there. It makes it much more comfortable. But you also get some ridiculous airtime on the back row there. It's probably bum out your seats. It's one of them where the lap bar is kind of permanently in place. You don't pull it down, so you kind of slide into that, and then you just put a seatbelt on. So it means you get lots of airtime. But I love Jack Rabbit. They really look after it. And I've got to say, in general, Kennywood is looking really fresh here today. The whole park looks really nice and vibrant and colourful.
The park looks really nice. Like, everything's painted up really nicely. It's nice and clean. There's a lot going on. It's a great park.
Yeah, enjoying it then so
really
far.
good.
Fantastic. For park number 4 of our trip. Time for another woody now. And yeah, this is a Mobius loop, much like Grand National back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And yeah, we're going to give this a go. It's called Racer. Absolutely love the station for this. It's really nicely designed with the sign, and this opened back in 1927. And here it goes, the Kennywood Racer. So yeah, when I say Mobius loop, it basically means that this blue train will end up on the left and the red train on the right at the end. It's one continuous track, not 2 different coasters. And yeah, of course, Grand National is the same at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I don't know if you can read it on this sign or not, but Blackpool actually gets a shout out on the sign just there. You can see it just at the bottom. It says that 2 others operate, one in Blackpool and one in Mexico. Waited about 10 minutes there for our ride on Racer, and I tell you what, they look after their wooden roller coasters here. I remember saying that back in 2019, where you realise when you go riding a lot of other woodies around the world that are really old and then come here, these are some of the best old school woodies in the world in my opinion.
They're painted up so fresh as well, like you wouldn't even think that that was the age that it was, but that road's so much better than the Grand National.
What I really like about that as well is the drops. Did you notice how curved they all were?
You're not like shaking about all the time.
Yeah, and it's just a really unique layout as well. Instead of it just being the straight drops with the up and downs, all the curves and twists, which is really nice. Again, not a really long ride, but just the right length in my opinion. A little bit longer than Jack Rabbit, it feels like. But you know what? It's a fantastic ride, that is. It's really comfortable, and yeah, the train design on there is really nice as well, isn't it?
It's nice and comfortable instead of just being like rattling all the time. It's not enjoyable when it's like that.
Yeah, they're really nice to look after them. You know me, I love a good classic woodie, but also you want them to ride good as well, and Kennywood certainly care about them. We've got another wooden coaster coming up shortly, and that's Thunderbolt at the other side of the park. But first we're going to sit down, have a drink, bit of a chill out. We've got loads of time here today. It's not even like 2 o'clock yet. We've done loads, which is absolutely brilliant. It's much quieter than we're expecting today here at Kennywood, but it's hot, isn't it?
Oh, it's so hot. I need an ice cream.
Yeah, hopefully we can find somewhere with a nice ice cream. So we're making our way down towards Thunderbolt, the wooden coaster you can see up ahead. Another one that's beautifully painted up. But first we're going to do the other dark ride over here, Ghostwood Estates. Yeah, it's a ghost train. Let's go and ride and we'll take you on.
I've been waiting for you. Please gather round so everyone can hear. Welcome, guests, to Ghostwood Estate. My name is Lord Kenneth Ghostwood, and I built this house as a refuge for myself centuries ago.
Nice little pre-show there explaining. Well, this, yeah, is an interactive ride. As you can see, it's actually a trackless ride system. And here we go. Let's go and ride. Very well themed in here. I remember really liking this last time.
Inside
Look at this. What's cool is when you actually hit the targets, you get special effects going off, animatronics, lights turn off. Oh. Look at all these props. Family dark ride, but this is quite creepy. Look at the dolls. Nice cake there. Oh, maybe not. You're right in the back, Charlotte. There's just props absolutely everywhere. Mannequin over there, skeletons, ghosts. Look at him in the wheelbarrow. Oh, it's hot here as we go into the big furnace. Come back outside on this little balcony. All the rocking chairs down there. Oh, that was great. I remember really liking that ride back in 2019, and yeah, going on it again, it's so impressive. That is how an interactive dart ride should be, in my opinion.
Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. Like, it was just themed everywhere. There were so many props to look at, and what really made it with that is shooting the targets and the animatronics and stuff would move.
Yeah, instead of actually just shooting for the sake of getting a high score, there's actually a lot of stuff happening in there, and the more you shoot, the more targets you get, the more effects that you get. There's stuff going on. It's very rideable. I'm sure we'll do it again later, because you can just look around and see everything on there. It's great. It's about a 3-minute long ride, and it's packed with loads of stuff going on. It was very warm in there, but what a great ride. All the set design, the details, the music, the trackless ride system. It's a beautiful ride, that is. One of my favourite dart rides in terms of an interactive shooter. I'm not normally a big fan of interactive rides, but that's just done so well, isn't it?
You want to be able to shoot that because you want to set the animatronics
exactly.
up to see what they do. It's really good.
Absolutely fantastic. It's so nice to be back here at Kennywood, and also this time not be absolutely shattered, just to take in the park, really see everything. We've got some really unique flat rides to get in soon as well. But yeah, we're going on another coaster now, and this is our last major coaster to actually get on. You can see it there just behind us. It's a wooden coaster. It's called Thunderbolt. Let's go and have a ride. I love this mural for Thunderbolt over here, fantastic. And yeah, there's Kenny the kangaroo over on there too. The question is, has he actually been on this like he has the old mill? What do you think?
So funny.
Oh, it was. Now, parts of this ride actually date back to 1924. However, Thunderbolt opened in 1968, yeah, using parts of an old ride that were here previously to that. So yeah, it was kind of, the layout was changed, very similar to Big Dipper really at Blackpool Pleasure Beach back in the UK. So many parts of this park remind me of it. And yeah, even like the look of this as well, with all the red on there and the white. That's what makes me really happy that Blackpool have done the paint on there again now. It looks great.
It looks so good.
Grand National next, please. But here we go, let's go and have our ride here on Thunderbolt. Just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Hey! Love the tunes and the queue line.
When the train comes to a full stop, put my hand off on your lap.
Well, I've got to say, Kennywood has got 3 of the best classic wooden coasters in the world, in my opinion. Loved getting back on Thunderbolt. And yeah, not the smoothest of experiences, but you wouldn't want it to be, would you, for a classic woody? And I really, really enjoy that coaster so much. It starts great, straight out of the station, down a drop 2, before making your way up the lift hill, which is great.
Oh, it took me by surprise, that did. There was a lot of shaking from side to side. You're not allowed single riders on that experience, but I can see why.
Yeah, it's mainly because of the track you can see behind us here. If you are wanting to ride it as a single single rider. Say I was going to go on and Charlotte didn't want to, they will let you wait in the station for another single to go in that row. But yeah, you've got to make sure there's two of you sat next to each other, and that's because of the forces on there. It really does push you into the sides on there. If you was on your own, it'd be really uncomfortable. You need two, so you've got a bit of cushion in between each other. But it's a great ride. It's got some fantastic airtime. Was on the back row, Thunderbolt as well, and yeah, it uses the terrain much like over on Jack Rabbit. It uses the terrain of the park on the hillside, and that's what's fantastic. Instead of just dropping straight down and up into a lift hill, you're down into a drop, which really makes the ride for me.
Definitely.
Absolutely awesome. We've only got one more coaster left to ride. That's only a little junior coaster, but we've got lots of exciting flats, and we're going on one of those now. I am so excited to ride this. Didn't get to do it last time, and you know what? I've been looking forward to getting back to Kennywood to experience it. It's Turtle just here. And yeah, who remembers when Blackpool Pleasure Beach used to have one of these? I've not done one of these for many, many years. I'm so excited to get on it. Still operating here at Kennywood, and look at this. What an absolute classic. Still going strong here at the park. Kind of like a giant caterpillar ride, but yeah, you sat in a turtle itself. Let's go and give this a go. I really enjoyed getting on that. Brought so many memories back from Pleasure Beach. What a great ride.
That was so much fun. We had about 20 laps on there.
Yeah, it kept going for like 5 minutes or so. Like, brilliant. You've got to do the Kennywood swing over here now. I don't know if that is the Kennywood swing, but that's Charlotte dancing. I'll take that. Love this. And yeah, we're going on to another classic now. This is something that you never got to experience at Pleasure Beach.
I never got to do it.
But you see it every time we go. Noah's Ark. Here it is. This one, it's still operating here and it's still swinging. We're going to be heading up there. I tell you what, I cannot wait for this. Noah's Ark here at Kennywood. Historical attraction. Now it actually dates back to 1936. However, of course, a lot of the scenery has been updated and changed over the years. Look at this. Noah's Ark. Hey, all the animals out the side there. Wow, you see it all the time at Pleasure Beach, moving like above the entrance. Fantastic view across the park from here too, which is really nice. And on we get with all the animals. Whoa. There's an elephant in here. It's really weird walking around in here whilst it's rocking. Whoa! You even got stairs in here as well that you've got to navigate as the boat's going back and forwards. Oh, it's so trippy. Hey, it's a bit like a fun house in here as well, which is cool. Whoa! How weird was walking up that step, Charlotte? Oh! Charlotte's come for a bit of a bounce here. Oh, some footage there from inside the Noah's Ark here at Kennywood. How was that for you?
That was a bit trippy, that was, but I quite enjoyed it.
Oh, it's a great attraction that. I do love how they've kept it going here. And yes, they've updated the scenes there over the years, much like the old mill's been updated. It's not the original inside, however, the fact it's still operating and they've made it more modern over the years, I'm just glad they've kept it. Fantastic. And we've got lots more flats coming up, but we're going to have another go on Phantom's Revenge now. Oh, we only waited about 2 minutes and it's just gone down, so we thought we'll bail and go back later. But yeah, here's a look at some of the other flats. They've got Music Express over there, really like those.
Yeah, they're good fun those ones.
Yeah, lots of games around here. Off to the left you've got a pirate ship, and they've got a brand new ride around here that only opened last week, so we're going to go and check that out now. Oh, I love this little alien just over here, he's cool. Take me to the Thunderbolt. That's cool. You got a disco attraction just over there too. And here it is, Spin Vision. Yeah, it's alien themed, which is really cool. Let's go and check this out. Yeah, you all sit on your own. Never done one of these before, Charlotte. Yeah, let's see what it's like. We'll put in some off-ride shots. 15 minutes there for the new ride here at Kennywood, and I've got to say that was absolutely fantastic.
I've never appreciated a breeze so much as I did.
Oh,
I was
it was
getting
great.
so much breeze, but that was really good fun.
I was surprised it wasn't too intense for you,
No,
Charlotte.
it was okay, to be honest.
It was good because it started off spinning fast. I got that tingly feeling in my feet, you know what you get on some flats. And then yeah, started moving side to side. Really good fun, that is. Not too intense, just a nice family flat ride. Great addition to this park. And yeah, never done one of them before, never even seen one. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more of them around because it was great. Well, it seems like a storm might be coming in this afternoon here at Kennywood. So yeah, quite a few of the rides that are all outdoors have closed, including all the coasters. Quite a few of the flats. We're just going to go on the Kennywood Kangaroo. But yeah, that's closed. But yeah, the carousel is open because it's undercover, so we'll go on here. Wow, Charlotte's going on a lion just there. Look at that. You okay there, Charlotte? Yeah, there's no grips on some of these horses. It's quite funny. Lovely organ. It's quite a fast one coming off. Well, all the big rides are still closed due to the inclement weather. It's not really overhead, but yeah, they probably have a rule in place that if there's a storm within a certain amount of miles, rides have to close. But yeah, there's still a few bits open, and the little kiddie coaster's open over here, so we'll go on this now. It's called Lil Phantom. Hey, packs a bit of a punch, this does. This is our final coaster to get on. Hopefully we'll get some re-rides in, but we'll see what happens with the weather. Yeah, enjoy that there, Charlotte.
Oh, that was so much fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good. 2 laps round. Yeah, here's a look at some of the other rides down here. The Sean Sambrook Kenny over there. SS Kenny. There's the kangaroo. There he is, looking at us. He's nice. Yeah, you got quite a few other rides for the little ones around here. It's quite funny, isn't it, how it's lifted up there? Yeah. Elevated. Yeah, you got the Kennywood Park bus tour just over there too. Little kids Miami attraction. Yeah, you got lots of seating areas. You tend to find that in American parks. They have a lot of nice seating areas, which is great. And yeah, we've just seen one of the Woodies testing again, Thunderbolt, so maybe the storm is coming to an end, even though it's not here, but just wherever it is, yeah, within the vicinity. It's a nice little vehicle. They've also got a Thomas Land here. Now, we're not at Drayton Manor back in the UK, it's a Thomas Land.
So funny.
Yeah, I think this is one of 3 Thomas Lands that I know about, and yeah, there's one at Drayton Manor, one here, and there's one in Japan, in Fuji-Q Highland, but yeah, Thomas Land they've got down here. But yeah, quite a few rides for the kids around here. There's a little car ride over here. You've actually got Thomas the Tank Engine here too. Choo choo.
Just coming round there.
There he is, Thomas. Here's another really unique attraction over here too, called Auto Race, which is a car ride. As you can see, hey, yeah, the cars are in like a trough, which is really unique. You don't see them about very often.
Quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I love at this park. Looking for some hot stuff. It's certainly been hot stuff these past few days. Been nice. Hot stuff, baby, tonight. Welcome to Thomas Land, or as it is here, it's Thomas Town. Same music and everything. Hey, there's a little train. Yeah, so diesel drivers. That's a bit different to the one, of course, at Drayton Manor, because yeah, that's like a spinning ride back home. Here, it's like a tracked ride. There you got Flynn's Fire Rescue just over there. That's very similar. Thomas the Tank himself, which comes around here. It's a bit of a larger train with this one. Howell's Helicopter Tour is a bit smaller. And yeah, there is a Rapids here too, but yeah, that's been closed all day. And I believe it's been closed for quite some time, but there is some staff over there, maybe working to get it open. I mean, it would have been ideal, really, with how hot the weather's been. But yeah, welcome to Thomas Land. I think this area looks nice with the locos here. Here we go, you got Percy, James, Emily and Gordon. And yeah, this is great. I think this looks better than the version back home because it's much bigger, isn't it?
All together, which is nice.
Yeah, really good that is. Around here, Cranky's Drop Tower. Yeah, even these smaller rides are closed. I'm not too sure on, you know, with the restrictions. It's weird. Some rides are shut, others aren't. Yeah, like we've walked past some really small rides that are closed, but we've just been on the coaster. It's weird, but still, safety's one of them things. We've got lots of the rides in. Safety is always paramount. And yeah, Journey with Thomas, which is a little ride over here. And yeah, there's a better view at that car ride, which isn't part of Thomas Town, but yeah, just right next door. Well, we saw Thunderbolt testing just, and it's back open now, so yeah, we're going to have another ride on here. Hopefully get some more re-rides in on the other coasters this evening here at Kennywood, Pennsylvania, USA. Well, we had an absolutely awesome ride there on Thunderbolt, and yeah, I love that coaster, what a classic. And yeah, we're back up here now at Phantom's Revenge, having a go on here.
Kennywood is not responsible for any items left in the station while riding.
But with the one train operation, we waited about 40 minutes there for our ride on Phantom's Revenge, but it was certainly worth it, wasn't it?
Oh, I love that coaster so much. It's my favourite coaster of the trip so far.
Big statement from Charlotte.
Fantastic, the airtime on there, so much fun.
We was on the back row as well.
Great on the back.
It throws you out your seat, like it's amazing.
It's a great coaster.
I fell in love with the Phantom's Revenge last time I was here, and yeah, it's great to get back on it with you as well.
I know, which is lovely.
Fantastic, it's a great ride, it really is. Dominates the park. But yeah, you got a few other rides down here. You got Black Widow, which is a gyro swing. Unfortunately, that's closed today. Yeah, it's been closed all day, but yeah, you can see it's quite a big one actually when you look at it. And there's another water ride over here too. And yeah, it's a bit cooler now this evening, which I'm pleased about. It's still like 28 degrees Celsius, but yeah, I'm still happy that yeah, it's cooled down a little bit. Yeah, here's a look at this water ride. I get a shot of it coming down. It's a soaker. Along with that, they've also got an S&S swing just over there too. Very vibrant colour scheme on there. Look at that. Love these buildings and all the flowers around the park too. Really picturesque. Something that I love so much about these parks in the USA is how they really celebrate the history. Look at this, you got all the pictures, and yeah, you got an old log flume boat there. I just think it's great how they really celebrate the park's history like all the time. There's also a whip just down here by Exterminator, that spinning coaster we did earlier. So I'll get a bit of footage of this in action. Wait less than 5 minutes for a ride there on the American Whip. What a classic, that's the third one we've done this trip already, which is great. Yeah, nice disco attraction just over there. Cosmic Chaos, and that's got an alien theme as well just there. Lovely evening now, weather's cleared up. But I've already spoke a lot about kangaroos throughout the vlog, and here we go, this is the official Kennywood kangaroo just over here. Look at this. Let's go and give this a go. Kennywood kangaroo. Bouncy, bouncy, look at that airtime. He's so satisfied with the noise as well. It literally comes up this little track and jumps off the end, opened in 1962. The only one of its kind still operating in the world. It's the Kennywood kangaroo. Hey! Well, I really enjoyed the Kennywood kangaroo, like absolutely fantastic. What a unique ride that.
Oh, that was so much fun. We was laughing the whole way around.
Yeah, it's like airtime as you come off the end there, but it's not very comfortable because it bashes you down, but you know what, it's great fun.
Oh, I really liked that.
Only one in the world, so we had to get on there. The Kennywood kangaroo, what a classic. Well, we've got a couple of hours left of our day here at Kennywood, and just wanted to say, I feel like the park looks really fresh, like a lot of the pathways have been redone, all the lights painted up. It looks brilliant, it really does. I enjoyed it here last time, but I feel like they've made a lot of improvements to the overall look and aesthetic of the park since 2019. Charlotte's got a nice pizza this evening now.
I have indeed, pepperoni pizza.
There we go, it's like $11 for a pizza.
No, $11, but they are quite big.
Yeah, it looks quite nice, that does. Enjoying your pizza, tucking in. And yeah, probably have another ride on Steel Curtain because I'd love to get on that. It is only on one train, but I think it'd be worth the wait for another go. At the end of the day, it's got the most inversions in America and the tallest inversion in the world. Charlotte making the most of the free refills there.
We are saving so much money. This is like my 6th refill of the day, and a drink's like $5.
Yeah.
We're saving so much.
I mean, sometimes you fancy a soda, but not like very often.
Earlier, but you don't want to be having fizzies all the time.
No, it's nice to have the water, isn't it? You got Aero 360 over here. Yeah, this has been closed for quite a while, I believe. I think there was some incident where riders were hanging upside down for quite some time. So yeah, I'm not too sure what will happen with that. But yeah, here's another look at Steel Curtain. So we're going to have another ride on here. Probably going to take quite a while on one train, but you know what? It's worth it. Let's have another go.
Enjoy your ride.
Well, we've waited a little bit longer than advertised, 45 minutes, but you know what? It's going to be more than worth it. Sun's going down, and we've got an awesome front row ride here on Steel Curtain. This is going to be great on the front. Really excited for this. Takes a while to get going there on the lift. On Steel Curtain was one of the best moments of this trip. We got to the top, the sun was setting, and it was amazing, wasn't it, that?
The front row ride was so good, like seeing the sunset in the distance was amazing.
What I love about that coaster is how everything about it was thought about. When you're waiting there in the station on the front, you can just see the huge 220-foot lift, and then along with that, you see the big banana roll in front of you, and you think, oh my God, yeah, this is a massive ride. And yeah, it really is the perfect addition to this park. Absolutely loved riding Steel Curtain today. It rides even better than I was expecting. I was a little bit worried about the trains, if they were going to spoil it with the restraints, but they really don't. They don't get any tighter or anything.
No, they're absolutely fine. It's just so smooth.
I would love to see it. Here comes more of this S&S style of coaster. It's absolutely brilliant. Steel Curtain here at Kennywood. They're excited about it as well. They're an amazing ride. Last 40 minutes of the day now. Woo! So we're just going to get a couple of more re-rides in and then we'll wrap up the vlog. Kennywood is an excellent park. It's got such a fantastic ride offering, and yeah, it just feels really fresh coming here this time. And what's great as well is seeing all the lights. I mean, look at this now. Beautiful. Jack Rabbit just going up the lift hill there. Racer flashing away. Oh, that is just American amusement park right there. Just seeing that view with all the lights. I think we'll jump on Racer and Jack Rabbit again. Why not? Let's go for it. Oh, you just had a ride there on Racer, and you know what really made it for me? All the little chaser lights. You can see them just over there. Reminds me back in the day when the Blackpool Woodies used to have that. Absolutely fantastic, and yeah, I love all this lighting around here. Really makes it. Kennywood Park, so nice to see it with the lights on tonight as well. Oh, I've really enjoyed it here today, just appreciating this park. And I've had loads of new bits here today, which has been great. So much has changed here in 4 years, and yeah, it's been amazing. Really enjoyed it. We're going to go on Jack Rabbit again now. Look at the lighting up there. The rabbit actually lights up in neon at the top there too. Here you got the little pedlos over here on the lake, and oh, just what a great amusement park this is. Yeah, look at all the neon up there. That's awesome. The refreshment sign, that looks great. Hey, she's off. Refreshment sign looking great. Oh, fantastic. Over 100 years old, Jack Rabbit. We waited 5 minutes there for Jack Rabbit, and I tell you what, that was fantastic. Like, the double down on there is amazing. Like, you come flying out your seat on that.
You do, and you've only got a little seatbelt holding you in.
What a great selection of rides they've got here at this park. It really is fantastic. It's 8:45. We're just going to see if the queue line's still open for Phantom's Revenge. I'm not too sure if they closed queue lines early here or not, but we'll find out. Well, the park's really filtered out now, so we'll see if we can get a ride in. It's still going. There it is. Oh, the Arrow Classic reimagined. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get a ride in on there, but this is what makes an amusement park for me. It's the music, the vibe, and on an evening like this, I didn't really think we were going to get any nighttime kind of ambience here, so I'm really pleased we have. Beautiful. Yeah, the queue line's already closed over there for Phantom's Revenge. It's a shame, would have been a nice final ride. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if they closed the lines early or not here. There we go, there's a look over the new attraction with all the lights on there, which does look fantastic. We're just gonna have a stroll now down here to the exit. What an absolutely fantastic day we've had at this park. I've really enjoyed it. It's just the perfect mix between fantastic attractions, modern rides like Steel Curtain, and then the older rides too, that really bring the charm out at this classic American amusement park. Well, always remember that all roads lead to Kennywood since 1898. And of course you got the Goodnight Heart just over here too. So nostalgic, I love that. Today's been absolutely brilliant here at Kennywood. I have loved it so much, returning to this park for the first time in 4 years. And of course, see Charlotte's first reactions to it all.
Oh, we've had such a fantastic day. We've managed to get on so much today.
Yeah, we thought we weren't going to get any re-rides, didn't we, when the storm came in?
We did, which was good.
Yeah, luckily it didn't really come and hit the park. You know, I think it was just within a few mile radius. But yeah, we had about an hour just to chill out. But then things reopened, we got loads of re-rides in.
We did, we got like extra re-rides on pretty much everything.
And I tell you what, Phantom's Revenge, absolute beauty, that coaster,
it's
isn't
my
it?
favourite coaster at the park, if not the trip.
Yeah, amazing. And Steel Curtain is a great addition. I'd say that ride's a lot better than I was expecting. It's really forceful, it's intense, but it's smooth. And yeah, that inversion, we've done a record holder today, which is great.
Really good. The front row ride on there was really good, watching the sunset.
It was perfect, wasn't it? But of course, along with that, you've got the traditional wooden coasters here. 3 epic woodies, all of them fantastic. I struggled to pick a favourite, to be honest. I mean, Jack Rabbit's great with the double down. Racer's brilliant because it's so smooth. Along with that, I just think the whole park just amazing here.
So good.
That is brilliant, it really is. And yeah, of course, along with that too, we've got the dark rides in. The old mill was really good.
I enjoyed the shooting dark ride.
Yeah, that was fantastic. But this part's amazing. And yeah, the way they've looked after the wooden coasters is great. I mean, like Thunderbolt was all painted up nicely. That was riding amazing. I enjoyed getting on the Skyrocket. As much as it wasn't that comfortable, still got on it today, which has been really good. The new ride was good, that flat ride that we did.
Yeah, that was really good fun. It looked great at night.
Really unique. And the best thing is we've got to see the park kind of at night with all the lights coming on. It's been a brilliant day. I love Kennywood, cannot wait to come back here in the future and see what they do, because yeah, as long as they keep the history going here, that's what really makes this park special in my opinion. Operations have been pretty good. Obviously a couple of the coasters have been on one train, however they've been trying to get that train sent out. Really, Steel Curtain needs to be on 2 trains, and so does Phantom's Revenge really, but it's not been too bad today. Luckily the park, since it's been a Saturday, hasn't been too busy at all.
Hopefully we can get that sorted out in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I'd also like to see a few more food options here at some point in the future, because there's not loads of different options of food.
Same things,
yeah, similar things at the different outlets, but still, Kennywood's a great park. It's historical, it's got so much going for it, a great atmosphere, and yeah, it's looking really fresh. The best that I've seen out of my 2 visits, and yeah, I cannot wait to see where they go in the future. Next park coming up, first time visit for me as well, this one. It's at Wildemere Park, our final park in Pennsylvania.
I know, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're heading up north now towards Lake Erie, and then of course after that we're going to be heading into Ohio for Cedar Point.
Oh, I'm so excited for Cedar Point.
2 days at Cedar, which is going to be amazing. But there we go, from the absolutely awesome Kennywood, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.